get out of that abusive and dangerous relationship?
Well, it was very difficult and dangerous because Ike was a violent person, and at that point he was on drugs.
Get ready to grab your magnifying glasses and prepare to be underwhelmed.
What's love got to do with it? What's love but a second-hand emotion?
Because who needs a billion-dollar fortune when you can have a cool $500? Am I right? But here's the real question, folks. What can you actually do with $500? Aside from buying like 1.5 iPhones, we're about to find out. How did a young girl from rural Tennessee become one of the most successful recording artists in history? A rock and roll Hall of Famer with a net worth over $300 million. Tina Turner's rags to riches story is truly inspirational. Born Anna Mae Bullock in 1939 in Nutbush, Tennessee, she overcame abandonment, abuse, discrimination, and health issues to reach the pinnacle of music stardom. Turner grew up in extreme poverty as the daughter of sharecroppers.
Tired of the partying every night, the traveling, never being home. I like working in the green. I like doing house things. I like buying clothes.
Her parents split up when she was young, leaving her and her sisters to be shuffled between different family members. After her mother left, she was sent to live with her strict grandmother in Brownsville, Tennessee. Following her grandmother's death, Turner moved to St. Louis as a teenager to be with her mother. To help her family financially, Turner took on domestic work, cleaning houses. She attended the predominantly African-American summer high school, where she excelled academically and socially despite the rampant racism of the era. Though times were hard, the church provided solace and Turner blossomed into a talented gospel singer. It was Turner's visits to St. Louis nightclubs that set her course. That's where she was discovered by band leader Ike Turner in the late 1950s. Though only 17, her soulful, mature voice impressed the seasoned musician. Ike became Tina's musical mentor and romantic partner, but the relationship quickly turned abusive. Though Ike stifled Tina's independence, he did push her into the spotlight. Her 1960 single A Fool in Love launched their meteoric rise as a duo act. Throughout the 1960s, Ike and Tina scored multiple hit R&B singles and electrified audiences with their explosive live performances. Behind the scenes, Ike exerted control over all aspects of Tina's life and finances. The abuse worsened over the years as Ike became addicted to drugs. In 1976, after years of torment, Tina finally worked up the courage to flee with only 36 cents and a gas station credit card in her pocket. Though she forfeited all royalties from their recordings, the split from Ike set Tina free artistically. Despite having literally nothing to her name in her late 30s, Turner was determined to break out on her own. How did Tina Turner stage one of the greatest comebacks in music history in the 1980s? After divorcing Ike, Tina had to slowly rebuild her career from scratch. She worked hard in Las Vegas and on TV, but struggled to re-establish herself as a viable solo artist. Record companies saw her as past her prime and repeatedly rejected her. In the late 1970s, Turner diversified into acting alongside Mel Gibson in the post-apocalyptic Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome. Though she earned strong reviews, the film role didn't further her music career. Her big comeback moment finally came in 1983, when she recorded Let's Stay Together for a new album. The song was a top 10 hit in several countries. Capitalizing on this renewed momentum, Tina hit the road in 1984 for a massive world tour. Performing her classic hits along with edgy new wave covers, Tina wowed audiences with her boundless energy and raw stage presence. Though well into her 40s, she could still outdance performers half her age. The tour was a major critical and commercial success, yielding a best-selling live album and multiple hit singles like What's Love Got to Do with It and Better Be Good to Me. Tina's triumphant comeback was capped by 3 Grammy Awards in 1985. She continued touring and recording successful albums over the next 2 decades. Even in her 60s, Tina remained an iconic and vital live performer. Though she retired from touring in 2009, Tina Turner's musical legacy lives on. She has influenced countless artists across musical genres. At age 82, she is still regarded as the queen of rock and roll. How did Tina Turner overcome adversity and discrimination to achieve unprecedented success? Throughout her long career, Turner continually faced obstacles rooted in racism and sexism and identity on her own terms. She refused to be constrained by the racism, sexism, and ageism rampant in show business. Though pressured to conform to a sexualized or youthful pop star image, she asserted her worth as a serious, mature artist. Turner inspired generations of female artists to push back against stereotypes and industry pressures. Now in her 80s, Turner has persevered through serious health issues like a stroke, intestinal cancer, and kidney failure, requiring an organ transplant. She has overcome each setback through grit and determination. Her will to survive and thrive serves as a testament to the power of the human spirit. Though retired from the stage, Turner's influence persists through the artists she has inspired and trails she has blazed. Turner also bears her soul in interviews and her memoir, I, Tina, giving fans insight into both her struggles and triumphs. While larger than life on stage, off stage, she comes across as relatable, humble, and persevering. By blending awe-inspiring talent with genuine likability, Tina Turner has cultivated an incredibly devoted fan base that has stuck with her through the decades. They feel invested in her story and inspired by her ability to overcome adversity. Even those born long after her musical peak know and love her classics like What's Love Got to Do With It and Proud Mary. Tina Turner has secured her place as a revered legend across generations and musical eras. She represents resilience, authenticity, and timeless swagger. At age 82, Turner is officially retired from touring and mostly resides in Switzerland with her longtime husband. But her fans continue to celebrate her lasting musical and cultural impact. How has Tina Turner's music left such an indelible mark on popular culture? Great music reaches beyond charts and sales metrics to become deeply embedded in the cultural fabric. Tina Turner is one of the rare artists whose work has attained such lofty status over the past 60+ years. Even if you know nothing about Turner herself, you surely recognize smash hits like What's Love Got to Do With It, Proud Mary, and The Best. These anthemic singles permeated mainstream consciousness through constant radio play, TV film syncs, and covers by other artists. Without Tina Turner, the musical landscape would look and sound vastly different today. Everything from R&B vocals to arena rock shows bear her influence. Even in retirement, her cultural relevance persists through Broadway shows, documentaries, memoirs, and more. Well, folks, there you have it. We've delved deep into the depths of Tina Turner's $500 fortune and emerged with, well, not much. But hey, who needs wealth when you've got style and talent? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss another episode of Inside the Inexplicable. Until next time, stay curious, stay sarcastic, and stay fabulous.